Hey everyone, it's Alexis Hasselberger here, time management and productivity coach. Today I want to talk about quarterly planning. I love quarterly planning. I think it's a short enough term that we can really make some meaningful action, but it's not too far out that we really can't. Hi everyone, it's Alexis Hasselberger here, time management and productivity coach. Today I want to talk about quarterly planning because you know what? We're right at the beginning of Q3, and so this is something I've been thinking about. Now, I hate long-term planning. Like, I really do not like 10-year plans. I don't do them. I don't like it when people ask me, where do you want to be in 5 years? I just don't think that's super helpful. I have no idea. But what I do like is this shorter term planning around quarterly planning because it's enough of a period of time where we can actually make some meaningful progress on our goals. But it's not too far out that, when things completely change, like a pandemic, that we're not able to pivot and still make progress towards our goals. So I have a simple quarterly planning process that I follow just about every quarter, and I want to share it with you as well because I think it can be really helpful. It doesn't have to be this big, long, drawn out thing. My process is really simple. It's just a few quick steps. And so the first one is that we want to take a look at last quarter's goals, if you had them. If you didn't, if you haven't been doing quarterly planning, then no problem. You get to skip this step. But if you did have quarterly goals from last quarter, you want to take a look at them and say, did I meet them? If I didn't meet them, why not? What can I do differently? Do these quarterly goals still make sense? Do I want to bring them into next quarter? Or do I want to just say, you know what, I need to pivot from here and those goals don't make sense for me anymore? Either one is okay, but we want to do a little bit of reflection there. Then we want to decide, look at our life right now, and we want to decide what's working well for us. What do we want to keep doing? What's not working so well? What do we want to stop doing? And, what are some things that we might be interested in experimenting or trying out? So it's this concept of keep, start, stop, right? Then we want to think about goals for the next quarter. So usually I sit down and do a brainstorm, or I'll look at my to be prioritized, bucket of all the things that I've been thinking about and see if there are themes. Just think of all the things you might want to do and then look at it. And then you got to pare back. You got to say, okay, maybe there's 20 things here. What are the 1 to 3 goals that I want to accomplish that are reasonable for me to accomplish in the next 3 months? And you really want to narrow it down because when we try to accomplish too much, when we try to take on a whole bunch of different goals, we're not actually going to make meaningful progress on any of them. And so we really want to pare it back, maybe just 1 to 3 goals that we want to work on. Personal or professional, maybe 1 to 3 in each category, whatever works for you, but you really want to focus it down. Then you want to think about those goals and you want to think about what are the actionable next steps that I need to take to actually make progress on this. So it isn't just something that in 3 months' time I look back and say, yeah, I wanted to do that, but I never did anything about it. We have to make it actionable. We have to see what are the next actions that we can actually take. Then we want to make it visible. So one thing that I really like to do is to just put a quarter-long meeting invite in my calendar so that it shows at the top of every single day what my goals are. I do this because I want to be confronted with them every single day. I want to see what they are every day so that I know that the decisions that I'm making, the actions that I'm taking are pushing me farther along towards meeting those goals. Now, for you, the calendar might not make sense. Maybe you're going to put it on a big whiteboard in your office. Maybe you're going to make it be the background of your laptop. Whatever it is, you want to put these in a place that really makes sense so that you can see them every day. And then lastly, you want to take a look at your schedule. So what's working well for you in terms of your time allocation? Is your schedule like really too booked up and that doesn't work for you anymore? And so you need to make some rules about that. You need to pull things off of your plate. What types of things have been really exciting for you that you want to do more of? What types of things do you want to say, I'm not going to put that on my schedule again. That's not working for me. You want to look at your schedule and say, are there changes that I need to make? Are there adjustments that I need to make to have time to do the things that I'm trying to accomplish, to move forward? And so that is the 6-step process to get you towards your goals and to have this quarterly planning process that doesn't take a whole lot of time, but is actually rooted in reality so that you can move forward.